And then
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the DaWeebs podcast. I'm here with Chun Cock and Ball Torture,
once
B
again,
Smiley
of course.
Face Orge, and then Chudy Cock. I'm your host, Chudy Cock. I've got.
Love the names.
I love how we just never changed it either.
Yeah,
Just kept it the same.
exactly. So I've got a new setup for myself, which is why I'm looking over to the left because that's where my Streamlabs is. You guys are over here. Should I just leave my? Nah, I'm gonna be talking over here with you guys.
Chudy has two monitors now,
I have two
in
monitors.
short, and he has an L-shaped desk. So now he's living the streamer lifestyle.
I'm living. I just need an extra PC. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm full streamer, dude.
I just did a stream. This is my setup. It's my bed.
I also did a stream, and this is my setup. One laptop.
Nice. So as per usual, we have no idea what the hell we're gonna be talking about, because that's just how we are, and that's just who we are. But you know
Welcome
what?
back to another anime podcast where three weebs don't talk about anime.
Exactly. We're back to our old ways, at least, though. We're recording this at 3 a.m. Like the other times, we were recording at like 8, 9 p.m. Now we're recording at 3 a.m. again.
This was a terrible idea.
This is a horrendous idea.
The last time we did this was like the Kim Young-Jun podcast, right?
I think
what the hell? That was ages
0.
ago. Last time we did this, what the hell were we talking about? I don't know. Who remembers?
I don't know. The last episode was just titled "Off the Rails." Like
at this point, that's all. That's all the episodes. Like we're just gonna be. We're not even talking about anime.
Kim Young?
No, it was not.
That one was around this time, right?
Like around the same.
Time.
Oh.
I don't think that was early in the morning. I think that was a little like, and I had to say, but it wasn't as late as this.
Yeah, I think that one we recorded like 1 or 2. This is like
same with episode 0. I think. Yeah. I think we did that at 12, and then.
Absolutely. But nowadays,
why did we record so late?
Oh, fucking none. You know, I was hopping into CS. I was playing CS earlier. It was like 12 in the morning. I got hit up by one of my friends. They were like, "Hey, you want to pug?" I was like, "Fuck, it's so late. Should I? Should I pug?" And then I was just like, "Yeah, fuck it." And I was thinking.
And then I messaged Chidi. I was like, "Hey, you down to do an episode today?" George said he wanted to do it, but that was like way earlier.
Yeah. And that was like when I was playing.
Yeah. So I was like, when you're done playing CS, would you be down to do an episode? She was like, "We'll see."
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, I was thinking we were just gonna play 2 games. And then
I thought so too.
Yeah, because it was already late, and then it's like we'll see, like, you know, when it's like 1 or 2 if we're all still raring to go. Nah, dude, we lose both games, and then we're like, the second game was infuriating because we were playing against Peruvians, bro. They had 100 ping, and they were fucking furious, like they ran, and it was a run and gun, right? And it was annoying. And then one of our players, our 5th, he was from Hawaii, so he was lagging his ass off. So it wasn't fun playing with him because he was lagging. And we were like, oh, we could use this guy as our counter. Nah, he just sucked ass, bro. He was horrible. Like, granted, I played horrible, right? The first half. I think first half I ended at like 2 and 18. But then by the end of the game, I got up to 27 kills and like 26 deaths. And then the guy was I was like doing worse than him the first half, but like, you know, I had one of the hardest jobs, right? Like my position was one of the hardest, and then second half comes around, and then I just pop off, and then I'm second frag, and the guy is still down there. It was horrible. It was annoying.
I feel like every episode, like Chidi is always talking about like a CS story, so it's just like tradition to
might
just
as well,
like.
Dude.
I mean,
because it's like
tell a story.
Normally every time we record a podcast, it's right after I play CS, and it's like
we usually do
fresh
this,
off
like,
my mind.
late at night,
Yeah,
where Chitty usually plays CS.
absolutely. And then in the latest match we played, we just fucking railed the other team. Like, it wasn't even fair. We won, I think, like 16-7, 16-6 or something. It's complete obliteration. Anyways, you know what's gnarly? The whole fucking that one voice actor in Attack on Titan got death threats from fans.
Did they? I heard
Yeah.
there was drama like surrounding it, but I thought it was like the hate around Mappa Studio who did Attack on Titan because like there was CG in there, and then
Yeah, it was
people
them.
got mad about that.
But then it was also like one of the voice actors got like serious death threats. Like the voice actor for playing a character, because like one of the characters, I don't know what the whole controversy is, but like apparently one of the characters did something controversial, and then everyone just sent death threats and hate mail to the voice actress that played
like,
that. Like the actual voice actress, not towards the character, the voice actress.
Okay, so the character, not the actual person, the fictional character did something controversial, and then
yes, and then people sent. Yeah, it was gnarly, dude. I was just scrolling through Instagram, and then I saw it on Twitter, and I like saw one of the posts from like one of the people I follow, and I was like, "What the? People are wacky, bro."
Fucking stupid, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It was dumb.
Speaking of which,
I'm gonna say the R word.
don't you'll get canceled on Twitter.
It'd get me popularity.
Speaking of which, Chitty and I both started playing Osu recently. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's a rhythm game where you click the circles and then you've probably seen it, where it's like insane. We're both terrible. We both suck ass the game.
I've seen that with the lowest ranks of weebs.
I can only play like up to 2-star maps.
Oh, same here.
Yeah. I go 3-star and start struggling, dude.
All right, well, this got to stop. I can't like text and just talk at the same time. This is just impossible to do.
Dude, you guys getting noticed, dude? I just have the whole thing full screen. I'm changing up the podcast, bro. Ain't they? Hey, man, no leaked DMs. No leaked DMs.
George and I are just like fake flirting with each other.
Jesus Christ.
We're going back to our roots. This is like episode 1 again, where we were just like, I don't know. Do you remember like back when we did our first episode? We were just like flirting with each other in general chat.
You guys
like one of us would just be talking, and then like the other two people.
Yeah, exactly. Did you guys just sign into our email? Or did one of you guys sign into our email?
I switched accounts, but I don't know if you get a notification for that.
Because I just got a notey that was like, "Hey, someone's logged into your account." I'm like,
what? That might have been George.
Yeah, that's probably George. I just wanted to make sure, you know.
Yeah. I just switched accounts I just switched accounts to see when we did our last episode. It was 3 weeks ago. I thought it was 2. No, it was
3 weeks.
3.
One of those weeks was my fault because I was like, I'm too tired. I wasn't feeling it. The week after.
And now here we are. We're all sleep deprived, tired as hell.
Absolutely.
We're here. We're doing this.
I was hoping.
It was my fault, wasn't it?
Yeah, the week after was your fault. You went who knows where. Fucking fell off the face of the earth. You pulled a me, bro. Talked to no one. No one talked to you.
Literally, I messaged George like so many times and he wasn't answering me like at all. So I was like getting worried. I was like getting worried. I was like, okay, either like either he's going through something or he's just being lazy or like something has happened to George.
Yeah.
I had decided to take a full fucking like mental break and just calm down.
Internet cleanse.
Yeah.
And just stay away from the internet for a bit.
Yeah.
but I didn't say anything, and I didn't know how bad it would be. So I got message spammed by Isaac every day. I was just like, fuck, I don't want to. If I respond, I'm
Listen,
gonna
man,
break my
I
stream.
message you and then you like don't answer me. Like you never show up. And then like the one time you show up is like in my stream where you're just like, hey, we can do an episode today. I'm like, okay, cool. I end stream. Like later that day I message you. Literally no answer. So
I
I'm
think I just
like
did that.
That's quality.
so then I was like, I was genuinely getting worried because like, you know, I thought something happened.
Being a good friend.
I fucking.
And then I was like, Chitty, can you try messaging George? And he was like, nah, he's not gonna answer me.
Yeah, dude, if he doesn't answer to you, no chance he's answering to me. What the hell?
Which I mean, I guess is fair because like
You're
the
one
only
that,
times I see you two talking together is when I'm here.
Exactly.
So it's like I'm initiating the conversation between you two.
Absolutely. You're the mediator. You're the glue that holds together the podcast, the DaWeebs. I'm the one that keeps the content rolling and makes sure nothing goes out of control.
And George is kind of here. No, I'm kidding.
I don't even care.
No, I'm kidding. George provides the perfect comedic timing.
Absolutely. George provides the.
I'm also the pretty face of the podcast.
Absolutely.
You barely show your face. You barely showed your face like the last two episodes.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I won't disagree with you there.
Yeah. George is the comedic relief of the group.
Oh. Yeah.
Yas, bitch.
I'm fucking God.
Bitch.
Oh, dude. Fucking. I shouldn't leak this, but like no one's gonna watch this. But for campus news, right? We're doing a segment called "Date with the Steak," and initially, right, we're gonna have a person talking to a steak, and the steak was supposed to be like talking with us like text to voice, those apps, right, to include the people that don't have mics and like the people that only like talk in chat,
Okay.
right? And we were running through lines, and they were like, yeah, let's just do a live run through. So, they put me as a steak and someone else, and then, me and this other person, we're doing it normally. Then, when this other person had to go leave for a second, it was me and another guy. So the guy, my partner now, he does like a low, like super flirtatious voice, and I'm like, I gotta fucking match that, dude. So we're running through lines, and then I just follow after him. I do a deep, like super flirtatious, super like, hey.
It just gets super gay.
It goes super gay, and then everyone's cracking up, and everyone's fucking loving it. Everyone was like, oh my god, this is the best thing that's ever happened in a fucking segment. And they were like, guys, and the person I was doing it with before, for the guy, she was a producer. So then she was like, okay, change of plans. You and him are gonna be the voice actors of the Date with the Steak. And I'm like, huh? Excuse me? I thought this was a one-off thing, And then she was like, no. You guys performed so well. This is what's going into campus.
It was just like a secret audition.
Yeah, I know. And then I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? So, I gotta. What sucks is
I have do a gayer voice, and that's just a regular one.
Exactly.
I would have got that off the spot.
See, like, the thing is with the other person, he can just keep doing a deep voice through the whole thing, right? Until we get to like, the comedic relief where we're not like, or the other comedic relief where we're not super gay, right? And then I have another segment in this, so people are gonna know it's me, right? It's fine for him because like he doesn't have another segment. His voice is somewhat normal, so it's kind of
Yeah, but then
can
like
go.
when your segment comes up again, they're just like,
Yeah,
oh, that's the gay steak.
Wait, isn't that the? Yeah, exactly. I'm so fun. And the worst part is, I hosted Teachers React, bro. So they're gonna be like,
Oh yeah, that meme thing.
Yeah,
I still don't know why that exists.
We're doing a Students React too now.
Why does that exist?
Dude, if you watch it, it's hilarious. I loved it.
I'm sure it is, but it just doesn't sound appealing.
Well, this date with the steak better sound appealing, cause shit, bro.
Oh well, it definitely does now, especially with the gay undertones. Now I'm invested.
Yeah, it is horrendous.
Which makes it even funnier.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, the worst part is this: the teacher, right? Our teacher, Mr. Boyd, he had to leave because his phone died, and that's how. So he made one of us the host. So he had to leave for a second. He joins in while we're mid, running through the lines. As soon as he joins in, you just hear him laughing his ass off. And we're like, oh, great. Now we know 100% we're going to have to go through with this. If he's laughing his ass off, that's it. And I had to perform it. It wasn't just like, like four or five of us. There was like 8 of us in that room. And
God, that must have been so awkward.
It was.
I can't imagine doing that.
We had our cameras on too, so I was just like, oh boy,
that's even worse. Yeah, that's so much worse.
Yeah. The first time through, we couldn't get through our lines. We were just laughing halfway through, so that made it good. But then, like when we got more, when we got,
do it right now.
No chance, dude.
Yeah.
No chance.
It sounds so embarrassing. I can never imagine doing that in front of 7 other fucking people.
I wouldn't be able to do it because I don't even have the script, dude. And I need my co-star, No, I need my co-star. He sets the vibe, I play off the vibe of my co-star,
He sets up the gay undertone.
Yeah. Whatever he sets up, if he sets it up, I follow through, Like, I tried it with another person. It was another girl, but she wasn't as flirtatious, right? She was more of optimistic and cheerful. So I followed, and then funny, right? So I followed that tone because it'd be awkward if one person was super flirty and the other one was happy.
Yeah, because it's and it's also because 2 opposite sexes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So
it's just you're a guy and she's a girl, but then you're a guy and a guy, so it's less awkward.
Yeah. So I had to go. I followed in her footsteps, and I just low key ditched the gay vibes and the flirtatious vibe. So I need a good co-star, and then I need the script because I don't remember. Because the script,
hey man, get me on there. I can act super gay.
There's a lot of meat puns, right? So steak puns. So there was
it's not even that hard for me and Isaac to act that gay.
It's really not. I'll just be acting normal, and then I'll just say something I don't know. I'll just
leak
act
those DMs, baby.
I'll just act in a way that I don't realize that it's just super flirtatious towards guys.
Yeah,
just happens. Who knows? I might be gay, so who knows?
I don't know. You gotta experience it firsthand, right? And then you can make your decision. Either put it up the bum or take it up the bum, and then bada bing, bada boom, you'll know.
God damn it, Judy.
You gotta be open-minded to these things, bro. What can I say?
I know, but the way you said it is just so funny.
I told you the spot on the podcast.
Take it up the bum. That's what we did.
Is that a new stream alert I hear?
Oh boy.
You either take it up the ass or you don't.
Completely changing the topic though. George and I both streamed today. Chudy was there for my stream the whole 4 hours, like, which is insane. He saw me have a mental breakdown.
I did.
Which
Towards
was
the end
not
of the stream.
fun. It was not fun.
We should watch the VOD.
You should.
Yeah, the VOD is there, but
yeah,
it was not fun because I was literally so pissed because I lost like 2 really good runs.
Yeah,
I think it was 3.
Yeah, it was like you were like 14, 15 seconds down on one. I was like, oh, dude, this is the one, Chief. This is it. And then you just showed. I think it was on the...
It was on the first Bowser stage.
Yeah.
And then the second time, I think I died in the stage before Bowser.
Yeah.
And then the third time, it died on like the very last part.
Yeah.
Which just hurts so much more because it's
Absolutely.
like, you know, a pretty okay pace all the way through, and then
it's like I was like,
just
not like
right
this,
there, just like
not like that.
So then I was just like, you know what? Fuck this category. We're just gonna run a different one.
Yeah.
The thing was like as well because I hadn't eaten in like 8 hours.
Yeah.
So I was like incredibly hungry, physically exhausted, and like mentally broken. So I was not having fun.
Speaking of eating, dude, I had oh my god, I had a whole fucking like 3-course meal, dude. So I got, what did I have? So I had like ramen essentially, right?
Mm.
So I got ramen, right? That was nice quality, but then I had like so in Thailand it's essentially like a papaya salad, right? Except we ditched the papaya and went with mango, right? Fucking quality, spicy, right? And that was a side. And then I had another one. It was just sticky rice and like fried pork. Like I was eating good, dude. I was so stuffed, eating my way through. And then like to top it all off, we had some peanuts, and I have like this whole fucking bag of chips. I've got
like a fucking king, dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Like, the stories of me starving myself, they seem so fucking fake now. If you saw what I ate today...
But trust me, it happens. It happens.
Yeah. But like, if you saw what I ate, you'd think I was fucking coming up the no eating days.
Well, because this is an anime podcast, we gotta... Like, one of us gotta talk about anime. So... I started watching...
We've gone 20 minutes without talking about anime. I'm sure we can carry a whole hour of not talking about anime being an anime podcast.
I at least want to, like...
Can I say something?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right now, it's like 14 days of keto for me. I've been on...
I thought you would say not nutting, but yeah, that was
and I've been working out. A little bit of that too. It's just been fucking fucked for me. This is like very little carbs. And then hearing your fucking story of sticky rice and all that fucking food is just...
God, Trudy, what a dig.
My bad, bro. I didn't know you were on a diet. Shit. I would have eaten more shit with carbs if you told me.
Well, this is what happens when you don't reach out to us, George. But yeah, I started watching the original Mobile Suit Gundam because it was on Crunchyroll, and then I was like, and I couldn't find the original series like literally anywhere. I tried looking on like legal sites. Don't tell anyone. And then I also started watching Code Geass, which I had been holding off on.
I should watch that as well, or read it at least.
It's actually ironic that I'm like just starting to get into Gundam when I have like the entire collection of just plastic models in the background.
What animes? I've kept on the roll of manhwas and romance manga, I guess, but yeah, it's typical. The huge.
Yeah.
Waiting every week for a new chapter.
Stopped reading mangas. One of the fucking since.
What?
Dude, he's talking.
His audio
his
is
audio is so.
audio is glitching.
He's a time
It's
traveler.
been a while
dude.
since I've watched anime or even read.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to like think of
for me.
other things that I've watched or read.
Yeah. I just do a lot of watching.
Reading a lot of hentai though.
Oh, dude, totally.
Actually, that reminds me. We have a thing called the good sauce, which you can't show because there's a picture in there that just shows like uncensored stuff. But in there, we just have
What do you
like.
mean? I can look at that right now.
Yeah, but not for Chudy because he's screen recording. But like in there, we have like an entire like I don't know how many rows of numbers, but it's just like so many rows of numbers with just hentai dojins.
Wholesome hentai.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I've gone through about like 2.5 rows of that because I just started reading it because I was just like I'm bored. I have nothing to like watch or read, so I'm just gonna like read through it, like try and read through all of these.
Yeah,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say if I go through my saved stuff on Instagram, you can't see it, but it's all just numbers. It's all just dojins and like pictures of dojins. It's all just.
Same. I have a fucking sauce folder too.
Sauce folder? No, this is saved. This is saved on my Instagram, bro. I don't know what a sauce folder is. What the hell?
No, it is for me on fucking Instagram.
You know exactly what a sauce folder is.
I have an extra sauce folder on my.
I have no clue.
I have an extra sauce folder on my PC on Chrome. It has like I think like 300 something entries in there.
3 other flash drives.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, if you read all of them in like rapid succession, it's just all the same. Like they just all start to blur together because it's like, you start off with the guy and then the girl reaches out to them or like they're friends or something and then, they end up having sex and then they're like, oh my god, I love you, and then they just have more sex and then that's it.
I've actually found some that are like really different than others.
Yeah,
it's mainly like the Gyaros that are like super interesting and like super different, right?
Yeah.
Like there's one where like a Gyaro is the really smart one, but then the one that looks like a nerd is the really dumb one. So he asked her to like help him out with studies, and at first, they just did it as friends, and then, when she sees his drive, that's when she's like, let's give him a little edge, and he's like, if you do well,
George, what are you doing?
If you do well, I'll give you a blowjob, and then he's like, I don't need that.
Oh yeah, I do remember reading that one.
Yeah, and then he gets a good score, and then he's like, you don't have to do this, and she's like, I fucking said it, didn't I? And then they kept on going, and then eventually they went all the way, and it was pretty awesome. It's pretty great.
And then they confessed to each other.
Yeah.
There was like one or two that set up, but for most of the part, it's just all the same, which just becomes like super boring to me after a while.
Yeah. I just go in there. I go in there to see how good the art is during the scenes, and then.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you read the summer festival one?
Of course.
Like with the fire. Yeah. There's a panel in there that's just like of the girl looking at the fireworks.
Yeah.
That's like one of the most beautiful like.
It was like, and that was like Weathering with You, Your Name, and.
Dude, it was like
a silent voice level shit.
Crazy good for Dojin.
Yeah.
Like Dojin level work, like it's insane.
Exactly. Shit's gnarly. But I read them as a pick me up nowadays.
Yeah.
Get to see a wholesome story plus some good action in between. Also always the best. Because it's always whenever I read manga, romance mangas, I always get blue balled because the pacing is horrendous and like the relationships always go nowhere until the last chapter where they finally get together. But then it's like
except for Komi-san, where it's like 300 chapters in and like no one's confessed yet.
Exactly. Isn't it at like 1,000 or it's not? What's it at?
It's like 300, like 20 something chapters now. Something like that.
Should we review an anime Reddit?
Anime what?
Anime Reddit? What the fuck? God.
What the hell? You think we're
No.
Reddit users?
Yeah.
No, we're Discord
Anime
users, bro.
shit.
Fuck that.
r/animes. Let's go. It's time to die inside.
r/hentai.
Oh.
I actually joined a Discord server that has like tons of hentai and like legit porn stuff as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can always send that link.
I
kidding,
can.
I'm kidding.
I will. I'll post
No,
it
I
in.
don't
Yeah.
Dude, I already have the good sauce where it's like thousands of numbers there. I'll be preoccupied for a while. There's no point in joining that server.
Yeah, true. I can always post more of the good sauce or whatever good stuff I find in there and just plop it in there.
Yeah. I mean, you are a provider.
I'm the dealer. I'm the good sauce dealer.
And our manga dealer as well. Like, you're the only one who puts in like manga suggestions and like legit reviews them.
Yeah. I should just start like doing reviews of animes, dude.
Okay, just turn your YouTube channel into like manga review.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another manga review with Trudy What. This episode we've got
It's, I don't know, Berserk. Just review Berserk for your first one. Should go well.
Fucking catch up on that shit, dude. I've only read like the first like 3 chapters.
I thought you said you stopped reading it because it was like really dramatic and gory and whatnot.
Nah, I couldn't care less about the gore. I think I just stopped reading. Like, it's a slow starter, slow burner for sure.
Also,
not the gore,
I
though.
read that horse scene. Very traumatic. I understand why people are like freak out at that horse scene.
In Berserk?
Yeah. It happens like after the Golden Age arc.
But gone there.
Still very traumatic. Because the horse's face is just like fucking, it's just scary, dude.
Yeah, dude. Lots of animes are like totally going down that route nowadays. Attack on Titan, most.
I wouldn't say
the
like
biggest one.
Going down that
Beat
route.
up little kids in one of the episodes.
Yeah, there's a lot of animes that are like that. Lots of people are
beat the shit out of little kids.
Into those revenge stories.
Yeah, I mean, Redo of Healer being one,
yeah, exactly.
Because that's like pure revenge.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
but
to that shit.
But like Redo of Healer, like it's so funny to me because it tries to take itself so seriously to the point of just ridiculousness that I just can't help but like laugh at the scenes where I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I think Redo of Hero is like one of those ones where you can take lighthearted, even though it's not supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like super dark and edgy.
Yeah.
And I usually don't like throw the term edgy around, but in this case, it's very edgy.
Absolutely. Especially the uncensored versions; those are nice.
I'm all caught up. He already fucked what was it? The wolf girl lolly in the anime. It's great.
I watched the first.
She gets powerful by fucking him apparently.
Exactly.
I zone out for a second, and I zone back in to hear fucking Ollie Wolf girls. What the
I watched the first episode, only to watch the maid scene, and yeah, it's quality.
And the maid scene is like the most tamest thing.
Yeah, that's why I watched it.
It's not even dark. It's literally just like him having sex with the maids.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
What are you guys talking about?
Don't worry about it. Well, so much for don't worry about it.
Well,
this is what happens when you're off the internet for like 2 weeks, George. Shit happens in the world, especially during Rona times. Stay safe, everybody.
George, I know you are not innocent because like we were talking earlier and we were just saying like such offensive shit.
What's your proof?
Quite possibly get us canceled, but
leak DMs, leak those DMs.
There are no DMs. We talked. Your voice chatting.
The government surely has it.
Full of gay shit. I don't think that's gonna get me.
Yeah, the our DMs are just like
won't get canceled, but it'll get you out the closet.
Meme video, gay flirting. That's it.
All the racist jokes are meant for video calls. They can't be traced.
I'm pretty sure they can.
FBI man, if you're watching this, don't release our conversation.
Don't release our sex tapes, please.
I'd very much appreciate if you do.
We are underage after all.
Be one hell of a fucking
On Google,
ride.
I'm not.
Anyone that listens to any of it.
Oh boy.
What else can we talk about?
No, I'm failing math. That's what I can talk about.
So I don't think I really want to talk about that.
Dude, it was hilarious because I knew I had a test due, alright? But he's doing it differently from last semester, because last semester normally he would accept everything until like, that at the normal time of 11:59, right? That every
he
teacher does.
Accepting it at like 5.
Yeah, exactly. And it threw me off. And it keeps throwing me off. I had an assignment due on Friday. I knew, I didn't know, but I was like, do I have something due? And then I checked, and it was past 5, and I'm like, oh, fucking course. So now I have to get everything done before 5, and I can't do that because everything for me is normally due at 11:59, except for his class, which is why I'm failing.
As an Asian, I'm disappointed in you.
It's not even hard, dude. Honestly, thankfully, it's, the first grade report, right?
Yeah.
So, if it was the last grade report, and I'm
set in stone.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just have to be on top of it.
Fucking welcome to the club, man.
Glad to be here.
Get a taco every Tuesday. Burrito at the cabeza.
Dude, speaking of, I was watching.
By the way, Twitter, you can't get mad at us about this because we're all the races, so we can make fun of ourselves. Gotcha, bitch. I was talking about this earlier with George, but like we were making jokes about getting canceled, and then like, we were just like, "Please cancel us. It's the only way we can take a break from the internet." It's like it's our only way out.
Logan Paul did that. Oh shit.
Yeah, but then he came back, and then like, who the fuck cares what he's doing?
Yeah. People care about his brother though, because they hate him.
Actually, I haven't heard much from Jake Paul either. Like, what did he do recently?
Just know that if he ever pops up, everyone's.
I heard he's planning to fight.
He's Who's he fighting? Manny? Is he fighting Manny?
Oh yeah, he is fighting like a boxer or something.
Yeah. Mayweather?
Greatest defense boxer.
I think it was
Mayweather.
Yeah.
Mayweather? Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. That was gnarly. I saw that. I was like, he's getting his ass whooped.
Wait, did he already fight?
No.
Supposed to be Logan who was supposed to fight him, and then that got no traction or no excitement in the audience. Then Jake decided to steal that because Conor McGregor got his ass whooped.
Yeah, dude. If Conor got his ass whooped,
didn't accept the contract.
Jake's getting his ass whooped.
So Floyd Mayweather is gonna fight.
Go Mayweather.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no need to root for you.
There's no need to root for you. He's gonna win, dude.
Pretty much, like everyone who's going into that fight is like, well, I'll pray for Jake Paul at his funeral, but
yeah,
it's I'll still be cheering for Mayweather.
I mean, they're probably gonna do it. KSI and Logan Paul did, which was the tie, and then another round.
I mean, they'll probably
get another 10 million.
They might do it because the money's there.
I honestly couldn't give a shit.
Yeah, we just know that Jake's probably
who cares,
because he's fighting a legitimate professional boxer.
I'm betting on Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we all are. It's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah. I'll put like $1 on Jake or some shit, because
I won't even do that. I'll put like 1 cent on Jake.
No, I'll do $1 because at least the return will be like, if he miraculously wins, it'll be like a couple grand or something.
That's true, I guess. But I doubt it.
Because that's how heavily the odds are going to be stacked against him.
When the fight happens, do you guys want to hang out to fucking watch?
If fucking Rona is, died down a bit, sure.
I mean, we could just hang out on Discord and just, watch it there. Just
it's going to be a pay-per-view, though. That's the thing with these boxing shits. It's always pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Just annoying.
But guaranteed there'll be like a YouTube channel that like streams it for free or something.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll just pull the trigger and just pay for it.
You don't bet with each other. Don't do gambling. Gambling's bad. But
I mean, we are underage. So.
I don't gamble. I only gamble in games where money has no virtual.
I don't kill. I only kill in game.
Exactly. I'm not a psychopath. I only kill people in games. Get out of your mind.
Club baby seals. I only do that in real life.
Oh.
Oh. Cancelled.
Don't worry, I sexually identify as baby seal.
Yeah, I mean, in this day and age, you can sexually identify as anything.
I sexually identify as Isaac's t-shirt.
Oh, you know, George, I haven't told you this story, but so when I was building my my desk, right?
You said chair last time too.
Dude, bad habits die hard. When I was building my desk, right? So I put in the legs and I put in the support for the legs, and I was going to install like the middle support, right? Because there's the legs itself, and there's the top support which connects it at the top of the table, and there's the one in the middle. So I'm going in, I screw it in, right? I screw the outside legs. Then since I have an L shape, there's a curve, right? I go to put this middle support on the curve, then I realize I installed the fucking legs backwards. So, you know, normally it'd just be easy fix, right? Just unscrew those two legs and flip them around. I just said I screwed in the middle support for the other legs, right? So there's this portion and then there's this portion. I screwed them both in already. I'm getting to do the corner one. I realized that leg's not screwed. I put them backwards, so that means I have to flip all the legs because I have to undo the mid support and make sure all the legs are facing the same way. I was so pissed because I was like an hour in, and I was like, this is the final one, the final thing, I'm done. It's fucking backwards. And the worst
feels bad, man.
Yeah, dude. For whatever reason, the mid support, it was the hardest to screw in too. So like, cause like sometimes it doesn't fit properly, so I have to shove it in, right? So that it gets nice and tight, right? So there's no like gap. And it was a pain in the ass, and for whatever reason, it was just a pain in the ass to screw in. To the point where like I got rope burn on my hand. So now I had to undo everything and then re-screw it back in. I fucking wanted to kill myself, dude. I was so upset.
But I mean, hey, you got it done.
Sorry, I got it done.
Did I miss this event?
When you fell off the
when you just like were gone off the face of the planet, George.
Exactly.
Fuck. Damn.
I was actually talking a lot with Chudy because like you were gone.
Yeah.
Like I would call Chudy like when I was streaming because I need to have someone there who makes me feel less socially awkward. And also because I wanted to talk with friends, but then, you know, George wouldn't fucking answer me.
Sorry.
That's what friends are for, hey?
I also wanted to talk about One Piece, but I don't think George is caught up yet.
Yeah. It gets interesting. Very interesting. I was hoping this chapter would be the continuation of last chapter, and we get to see, you know, the good stuff. But nope, just we get some more exposition of the rest of the crew and not the main fight, which gave me big depressive.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Blue balling us out here. Oda is.
El Hodape es romantic. I saw a meme. Sorry.
I just realized I'm probably gonna Dude, you know, last night I was gonna sleep at a normal time, but for whatever reason, I just got so bored. Like, you know, when you're so bored, you don't want to fall asleep. Like, I was like kind of tired, right? And I wanted to fall asleep. I lay down and I'm just like, man, I'm just so fucking bored. So I didn't want to fall asleep, so I wanted to stay up for just a little bit longer. So then I'm like, let's just scroll through Netflix, see what's interesting. I literally stayed up until 4 a.m. Just, you know, watching shit. And then I'm like, oh shit, it's 4. What am I watching? Oh, this shit's boring. All right, I'll go to bed.
Hey, that reminds me. You told me earlier that like Minecraft Story Mode was on Netflix now.
Yeah, dude, it's an interaction thing. It's an interaction story. It's kind of like You versus Wild. And there's also a Boss Baby
weird,
interactive fucking show as well.
You know, I know this is really old news, but how the hell does Boss Baby get nominated for an Oscar?
Yeah, I fucking.
How?
The same reason The Last of Us 2 got fucking best game.
Well, I don't know anything about Last of Us, so
I can't
really
believe Last of
comment on
Us
that.
2 got best game. That was.
But apparently, I heard that Last of Us 2 there's a very important character death.
Yeah, Joel dies.
So yeah, that's all I know.
And
Other than that, I don't really care because
I don't care about.
It was leaked that he was gonna die, and the way he was gonna die, they didn't change it at all.
Yeah.
He died still the same way.
I mean, yeah.
I expected him to die in a more sadder way.
I can't. Joel is my favorite character. You know, morals were there, and then the rest of the story was about Ella, and I was kind of like, we already got that, you know, with her whole other story with that one black chick or whatever, right?
Yeah, I love Joel too. He's a great.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I couldn't care less about the whole.
He was a great guy.
Honestly, just The Last of Us 2 just didn't do it for me, you know? Compared to every other game that was out there that blew up, that was good, right? The Last of Us 2 was not it.
Speaking of which, like, did you notice how Attack on Titan did the exact opposite of Last of Us? And like this season, like it's the most talked about show that it overshadows literally every other season or like sequel that came out for like
absolutely
the anime that didn't get like sequels for like a shit long time.
Yeah.
I heard that like Log Horizon came out with the new season. Beastars came out with the new season. I didn't even know that happened.
Nah, dude, I can't get into Beastars.
Dr. Stone season 2 also happened, which I thought also didn't come out. Attack on Titan is just like overshadowing like literally everything. It's insane.
I mean, it makes sense. Not a lot of big names are out. I mean, Dr. Stone, I guess. Right? But like the hype for Beastars kind of died down, and I was reading it, and then once it got into that whole like drama of the bunny girl having, you know, a sexual relationship with the deer, and then the wolf guy falling in love with the bunny girl. As soon as it got to that point, I was just like, nope, I'm done. I'm gone. Mm-mm.
I did not have sexual relations with that wolf.
Yeah. I mean, like, I knew going into it, I knew there's gonna be like some sort of sexual shit because it's definitely meant for a certain group of people. But then as soon as it got into that dramatic sense, I was just like, okay, yeah, this is where I need to stop because I'm not gonna get into it because it's just gonna be a whole fucking mess that truthfully I don't want to fucking deal with, and it was fucking gnarly. I mean, that's what you get, right? It's a fucking bunny, dude. Yeah, there's a saying, fuck like rabbits. She's known as the school slut, and question. She is.
Ask away.
All right. Let's step away from the furry shit real quick.
That's the group of people I was referring to. If you guys didn't understand.
Did you?
Judy, shut up about furries.
Which Power Ranger? Female Power Ranger did you crush on? Yellow or pink?
Are we talking like OG Power Rangers? Hey, that's a dude. That doesn't count. I mean, Red was the man, dude.
Low-key,
He
I
was the
wanted
main.
to, I wanted to get the Pink
he
Ranger
was.
poster, but then I was just like, nah, who do you think I am? Straight? No, I'm kidding. No,
Damn it.
that's a hard one. I always thought the yellow was always like the harder one between the two.
Yeah.
Like Pink was more of like the mainstream, right? Pink was like the likable
But it
one,
was
but then
like,
like the yellow one was always like the harder one of the two.
yeah, I think it's just more so because like the Pink Ranger was pink. It was more it had to do with like
Yeah,
the type of personality that they had. So I think yellow just kind of stuck more.
yeah. I just always think yellow was always hotter.
But then again, I never
was
watched
like-
OG Power Rangers. So
Yeah. You know what was
did you
sick?
say you were black, George?
Yeah, I have to say Yellow Power Ranger.
Yeah. What was sick is in the Power Ranger Samurai, right? They had the crossover of all the Power Rangers, and they brought in the old cast too. That was the highlight of Power Rangers, dude. That was
Is that Power
sick.
Ranger Samurai?
Yeah.
I thought that was a different Power Rangers.
No, that was Samurai. That was Samurai. And then everything fell to shit after that. I'm pretty sure it was Samurai.
For me, I think the first Power Rangers I watched was Jungle Fury.
Yeah, I love Jungle
And
Fury.
that's like my favorite show like of all time.
Let's see some Power.
Now I have to.
What do you guys what do you guys do?
We're just double checking to make sure that was Power Rangers Samurai.
Yeah, because I think like it was a different Power Rangers that was like where they could like be like any kind of Power Rangers from like the other series, and then like at the end they got like a huge like crossover with like every Power Rangers, something like that. I don't know. I heard that show was really shitty. That's about all I remember from it.
I think it was Super Samurai.
Was it? Is that I've for some reason I doubt that was it though.
It might have been the one after Samurai.
Yeah, I know it was after Samurai, but I forgot what it was called. Guys, please say something. It's awkward.
You gotta do it. It wasn't Dino Charge. I think it was before Dino Charge, but after Samurai. Fuck.
Before Dino Charge was Ninja Storm.
Wasn't it? You mean Ninja Steel?
Ninja Storm came
No,
out in
Ninja
2003.
Storm. Ninja Steel, I think, is the newest one.
Ninja Storm.
I only remember Ninja Storm because, like, beginning episode, like, what was it called? The headmaster of the dojo or whatever, like, turned into a hamster, and then that's all I remember about the show.
Yeah.
Hamster.
Yeah, he turned into a hamster, dude.
Fucking...
It's crazy. I like how you guys are just like researching Power Rangers history.
If I'm correct, I had saw is Power Rangers RPM that came out in 2009.
Yeah, I tried watching a bit of RPM, but I don't know, it just didn't click with me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Power Ranger. Was it Megaforce?
I think it was Megaforce.
No, yeah, it was Megaforce. It was episode 21, or episode 20 of the Megaforce. It marks the appearance of the legendary Rangers as well as the appearance of the Armada. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Megaforce was just okay.
Yeah. Samurai was lit.
I think the first one I watched was in the 1993 one. Was the one I watched as a kid.
I think the first one. I loved Jungle Fury.
Yeah, Jungle Fury is, in my opinion, the best Power Rangers.
Yeah.
You know what's actually interesting though, in the original Power Rangers, I think every scene that the Power Rangers are in are filmed in Japan because it was also Super Sentai in Japan, and then but every scene in the school with like the American cast was in America, so it's like the American part in America, and then like every other fight scene and like the Power Rangers like fighting the I forgot what they're called, but the minions and like the main bad guys are all in Japan, which is why you see like mountains instead of like cities or something.
Yeah,
I think is really funny.
I think, truthfully, Power Rangers died after Megaforce and Samurai. Like after that,
I think it just died after Samurai because I heard Megaforce was really shitty.
Except for that one episode.
Yeah,
that one episode that was lit, dude. Just seeing all the other Rangers, like the OG Rangers too. Like they had the same actors who played it. That was lit. And then Dino Charge.
It was done. I forget because it was like 2 Power Rangers dinosaurs, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Dino Charge. Dino Charge is the one with the dino pistols, and then they have that tiny thing. They throw it in, and then they roll it, and then that was meh.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I think Power Rangers had like 2 dinosaur things.
Yeah, it's
fucking weird.
Yeah, they had the OG Dino ones, and then Dino Charge is the new one, and whatever.
Oh, I did watch Jungle Fury.
Yeah.
Dude, that theme song is iconic for Jungle Fury.
Yeah, trip down memory lane, baby.
And then there was also Mystic Force, but I never watched Mystic Force because it was just weird. Yeah. It's like the black sheep of the Power Rangers, I think.
Exactly. Fuck, man.
Oh, did you guys ever watch the original Power Rangers movie?
The not 2017 version?
Yeah, it was like back in the 90s, I think, or something.
95. I haven't seen it. I'm down to watch it.
Yeah. I saw when I was really little, and then I just remember seeing the Megazords, and they were like really bad CG, so I was like, what the fuck is this?
The 2017 one was lit, though. I loved that movie.
I still haven't seen it. I don't really plan to.
They're doing a reshoot of the movie, or a reboot of the movie, and they're using a different cast too. Which
wait, so they're doing a reboot of the reboot of the original?
Yeah, dude.
Alright.
I'm depressed because I really like the cast that was in the 2017 movie.
Yeah.
The 2017 gave a real good vibe.
Samurai is something I did watch.
Yeah, Samurai was lit, dude. I loved Samurai.
Yeah, Samurai was pretty good, but their swords were like so short. It just looked awkward. So it's just like, their swords supposed to be that shorter.
Yeah. Then you take a look at a real katana, and they're fucking long
Samurai,
shit.
RPM, Jungle Fury.
Good.
Dude, I used to have like the first 2 seasons of Jungle Fury on DVD, like when I was really little, but now I don't know where they are. And sad.
I had like the Thai versions, I'm pretty sure. Who knows where
they were? Yeah, I've seen the very first one.
It's February. Dude, I'm still in waiting for The Witcher Season 2. I'm like, it's supposed to come out sometime this year, and I'm like, so fucking hyped for it.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Both of you and George were talking, so I couldn't really hear what both of you were saying. Please, one at a
It
time.
was Hame. It was a Hame.
Okay, Shooty, can you repeat what you said?
Oh, dude, I have to fucking wait until like summer to watch the second season of The Witcher. Comes out in August, a week before your birthday, or 8 days before your birthday.
What the fuck?
Cool, just casually dropping their
like
birthday
that.
life.
It's not like they know.
Yeah, I don't care.
I just want to watch it already, dude. I'm so hyped for the second season. The first season was lit. I'm like, I low-key want to go back and just watch every single episode of The Witcher again.
I mean, you can. There's nothing really stopping you.
I can. Only myself can stop me. Oh boy, it's getting that time of night, boys. Or morning, I guess.
I'm looking at the images of the newest one. Of Beast Morphers. Oh no.
It's gone downhill, dude.
Man, how do we get to Power Rangers?
How am I supposed to know, dude? Are they kids? What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, they're kids.
For what?
The newest Power Rangers? The Beast Morpher?
The newest one.
No fucking way.
Like, I literally just go...
So fucking...
God, it's weird because, like, the Red Ranger looks so young, but then the Yellow Rangers look so old.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Is that a Gold Ranger?
It might be the... Dude. This is shit.
You can see an image of, like, 3 Power Rangers trying to lift up weights.
Oh, dude, do you remember the Gold Ranger in Power Ranger Samurai?
Dude, yeah. He was sick.
So fucking cool,
he
dude.
was sick, dude.
He was so fucking cool.
Wasn't he first like the Silver Ranger or some shit? Or no, he was Gold first and then he went Silver.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Dude, he had that fucking like swordfish. So fucking cool.
Yeah, dude, he was so awesome. And then he had his own like Megazord as well.
Yeah.
Don't need no team power.
Dude, in every Power Rangers, you always got that one Ranger who's like not part of the team,
yeah,
but like everyone wanted to be.
Yeah. Sick, bro. I loved him. Still love the, Red Ranger as well, but
I mean, I feel like the Red Ranger was like a bit too serious for my liking in that kind of show, because it was on Nickelodeon, and
yeah,
like everyone else was like, oh, we're all family, haha, it's lighthearted, and Red Ranger was like, I don't know, he was more serious and mature than like the other Rangers, so it just kind of fell off to me.
Absolutely.
He took the leader role really serious, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when he was training with that like big ass sword, whatever.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, he was kind of like a lone wolf for like a part of the series, I think. I don't remember. My memory's a bit fuzzy.
What we call character development.
I think it was because he had to become stronger.
Yeah. Something like that. Some reason for everything that they do, because you just have to have some
bullshit reason that made
exactly
kids just gobble it up.
Exactly.
That made us pog as kids.
Exactly. Good marketing scheme, dude. I mean, like, I think Power Rangers is falling into the same trap that like the Dragon Quest games have fallen into, right? Dragon Quest with the silent protagonists and the old school turn-based gameplay, right? Power Rangers has this, it's falling into, when you watch Power Rangers, you expect the same old nowadays. It's like, team of 5 and just,
Stop taking pictures of his children.
Team of 5 of
so
just
awkward.
Really just like
it was just a flash.
Unrealistic, like a team that just gets put together. You know, it's like 5 ragtag people get put together into a team. They need to learn to work together, and you know, cheesy and corny lines, blah 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 blah, friendship, bam, power to win, right?
I think that's why I like Jungle Fury so much, because like in the beginning, like you're already introduced to these characters, and like these characters know of each other's existence, right?
Yeah.
And then like the main bad guy is like, you know, used to be part of their like friend group, or like used to be part of the same school, but then
Yeah.
you know, evil spirit stuff, and then
Exactly.
possession.
Yeah.
But he had a mini arc during that series. It was really cool. I like seeing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
And then their mentor was just like a chill hippie dude before he turned into a ranger.
Everyone's favorite.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of hippies, y'all want to road trip across all of the U.S., visit all 48 states?
I already told you I'm down, Chudy. We already talked about this.
George, I say 48 out of 50 because there's no way we're going to Alaska or Hawaii in a fucking RV.
Yeah, we gotta fucking fly there, dude.
That's what you think.
I mean, Alaska we can go through an RV. We just have to traverse through Canada.
Yeah, but who wants to go to Canada?
Traverse to Canada? Dude, I can fucking walk into a Canadian house and be like, hey, there's a polar bear outside.
Why is
Doors
hard?
unlocked.
Why is hard though?
Not because of like crime rates low. Fucking go on.
Hawaii would be hard because we'd have to go catch a ferry, but who fucking knows? Is there a ferry that goes across from, you know, Cali or fucking somewhere to Hawaii? I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Really doubt it, yeah.
That's a long trek, dude.
How the fuck is Tinkerbell supposed to carry us all the way to Hawaii? No ferry that fucking strong.
No, they just gotta sprinkle
Alright, it's time to kick George from call.
Sprinkle the fairy dust,
you know what to do.
Don't worry. I got myself. I can do it myself.
Sprinkle the fairy dust, you know? Is there a fairy?
Alright, well, it's time to kick you out of country.
You've come to make the drug deals?
Fairy.
Oh, don't say that.
From Cali to Hawaii. Is there? Let's find out.
And Discord is breaking. Hold on.
Okay. Well, there he goes. So, Chidi, did you find anything?
No.
I can research it later after the podcast, man.
Machine.
Yeah, there's no way a ship will be able to travel 2,400 miles across.
Yeah.
Oh. So we can go to 49 out of 50 in an RV.
I don't really want to go to Alaska, though.
Yeah.
I don't really like cold.
I do. It's like if we all save like, was it 20 grand, right? We split.
How much fucking corn I can buy?
That's what.
With that money, we could already take our trip to Japan, Judy.
We could do that.
No point in going.
We could go first, and then we could take a trip across the U.S. Right?
Hell no, dude.
So like, right?
It's either one or the other. We're not fucking millionaire.
20. Why not both, bro? We could just save up.
Oh, dude.
Get a real job.
Real job? Who wants to get a real job?
Cause like,
I watch anime and play video games, Chewy. I can't get a real job.
Alright, if not, I'll just save the fucking 60 grand myself, dude.
By Jake Paul to get that 10 million.
I'll just save up the 60 grand myself. Spend half of it on the RV, and then the other half for gas, water, and
is it just us three, or is it gonna be more?
I don't know. It depends on what RV you buy. One I looked at, it was like it sleeps 6 people. There's a bunk on top, right? Like before the drivers, and there's a queen bed in the back. So if we have more than us 3, we're definitely gonna share beds.
I mean, if it's more than 3, then that would probably bring the cost more down to that we wouldn't have to save up so much.
If we were more people. And the only problem is, like I said, we'd have to share beds. I mean, technically, we could house more people if we, like, you know, some people were okay with sleeping on the floor. But, like, there's a queen bed. There would be a queen bed in the back.
At the same time, we're all... Wouldn't it be two people switching shifts with driving? Because it's a very fucking long drive.
No, if we're just visiting every day, we can always just we can always park, and then it's not like, you know, one of those.
We don't have to be driving like 24/7.
Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously, we're gonna stop and, you know, visit the big areas and, like, the what do you call it, national parks and whatnot, you know.
Yeah, we gotta go visit, like, pick up supplies and just rest sometimes.
It's like
or just like empty out like the toilet or whatever, because
stuff like that.
I'm doing that job.
Depends on, you know,
I'm not toilet boy.
who has the least amount of jobs or who contributes the least.
So I'll clean the RV and get supplies. So I'm already done. I'm good on jobs.
I'd be paying for the whole RV because y'all don't want to save. So I
never said I was gonna save. I just said it was gonna get hard. It was gonna be hard for me to get a job.
It'll be my RV. So.
Yeah. Well, you are buying the RV and you're a driver, so George,
exactly.
you know, it's. I mean, you are the only one without a job, so.
Yeah.
That's fucked. First, I don't have my citizenship. Second, I don't have a fucking job.
Oh boy, I think this is.
Hey man, it's first come, first serve.
It is. I think this is a good of a place to stop the podcast. We're well over the hour mark, and I think we're just gonna start rambling and keep on going. So I think this is high time for us to call it quits. Thank you guys for watching our episode. Expect
always making the Mexican janitor.
Hey, I said I would clean the RV. What do you mean you're the janitor?
Expect a whole vlog about
I got no job.
traversing across the whole
of
US in like 10 years from now. Thank you guys for tuning in.
All right, I'll be nice. We can clean the RV together, George.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
I'm still taking care of this.
And we'll see you all next episode.
I'm not touching
3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye.